Imagine this. 10 years from now, you walk into a quiet room, and sitting there is you. Not the you from today, but you from the future. They look at you with tired eyes. Their hands are rough from struggling, their backs slightly bent under the weight of a life they never wanted. And when they see you, they whisper something that breaks your heart. Why didn't you fight for us? Why didn't you try harder? Why did you let me down? Now, imagine another version. Same room, same future. But this time, that future version of you smiles, proud, grateful, stronger than ever. They say, "Thank you. Thank you for not quitting. Thank you for waking up early. Thank you for pushing through fear when it was easier to give up. You saved us." Your future self is watching right now. Every choice, every habit, every lazy moment, every hard decision. And in the end, you will decide which version you meet. So I have one question for you before we go further. Will your future self thank you or hate you? The concept of your future self. Every day, we make hundreds of small decisions. Eat this or that. Study or scroll. Save money or spend it. And most people think these choices don't matter. But here's the truth. Every tiny choice is a vote for the person you are becoming. The future is not some random event. It's not luck. It's built brick by brick, habit by what you do today. Your future self is just you, shaped by every small action repeated over time. Think about it. That lazy hour you spend scrolling Instagram isn't just wasted time. It's stolen from your future self's dreams. That workout you skipped, that book you didn't read, they were little gifts you could have given to your future self, but you didn't. When you understand this, life changes. You stop asking, "What do I feel like doing right now?" And you start asking, "What would my future self want me to do right now?" Because every decision echoes into your future life. The pain of regret vs. the peace of discipline. There are two kinds of pain in life. The pain of discipline or the pain of regret. The pain of discipline is heavy, but temporary. Waking up at 5 a.m. hurts, but only for a moment. Choosing to study instead of going out feels boring now, but only for a while. The pain of regret? That pain lasts forever. It's waking up one day, realizing you could have been more, done more, become more, but you chose comfort instead. Your future self will feel both pains eventually. The question is, which one will you choose for them? Discipline's pain is like carrying weights in a gym. It makes you stronger. Regret's pain is like carrying chains. It makes you weaker every single day. Visual. A young person working out, sweating, split screen with an older version of themselves smiling proudly. How daily habits build or destroy your future. Be brutally honest. Your future self is not built by big dramatic moments. It's built by boring daily habits. If you read 10 pages a day, in 5 years, you will have consumed wisdom that could change your life. If you save $5 a day, in 10 years, your financial future changes forever. If you train your body for just 30 minutes daily, your health, energy, and confidence become unrecognizable. But the opposite is also true. If you watch Netflix every night instead of learning, your mind weakens. If you skip exercise for years, your body will pay the price. If you avoid discomfort, your dreams will slowly die. Habits are compound interest for your future. The good ones make you rich in every way: health, wealth, knowledge. The bad ones? They make you broke, tired, and filled with regret. Your future self is watching your habits every single day, silently begging, "Please, don't choose comfort over growth. Please don't give up on us." The silent judgment of your future self. Here's something to think about. One day, you will meet the consequences of your actions. If you're lazy today, your future self will judge you for stealing time from them. If you give up too easily, Your future self will hate you for letting fear win. But if you sacrifice comfort now, your future self will respect you for saving them. Imagine yourself at 80 years old, sitting on a porch, thinking back on your life. Would you be proud of how you spent your time today? Or would you shake your head, wishing you had tried harder? That's the judgment you will face, not from the world, but from yourself. The cost of wasting time vs. the reward of sacrifice. To underestimate the cost of wasting time. One wasted day doesn't feel like much, but stack 365 wasted days, and you've lost a year. Stack 5 years, and your dreams are gone. But sacrifice compounds too. Every hour spent improving, every day spent learning, every week you refuse to quit. That's how empires are built, how bodies transform, how dreams come true. Time is the currency of life, and you are either investing it wisely or throwing it away like loose change. Your future self doesn't care about your excuses. They only care about the results, the turning point, deciding who you want to be right now. At this moment, you are standing at a crossroads. One path leads to regret. The other leads to pride. Who do you want to become? The version of you who always says, "One day I'll start"? Or the version who looks back and says, "I'm glad I started when I did"? You don't need to have it all figured out. You just need to start choosing for your future self. Remember, every time you choose growth over comfort, every time you choose discipline over laziness, every time you choose learning over entertainment, you are writing a better future story. Your future self is screaming, "Please, fight for us. Stop scrolling. Stop delaying." Right now, choose to do one thing for your future self today. Close the app. Write that page. Do that workout. Save that dollar. Because your future self is watching, and every second you waste is one you will never get back. If you agree, drop a comment saying, "I choose growth today." The life you dream of is already waiting for you, but it demands something in return. It demands discipline. It demands patience. It demands that you stop making excuses and start taking action. There is no shortcut, no miracle, no magic. There is only work, consistency, and the courage to show up every single day, even when you don't feel like it. The future does not reward wishes. It rewards preparation. Every late night grind, every early morning, every choice to stay focused, when distractions are screaming for your attention, is shaping the life you will live tomorrow. And the most terrifying truth is this: whether you work or not, time will still pass. The question is, what will you have to show for it when it does? Every time you delay, every time you say, "I'll do it tomorrow," you are stealing opportunities from yourself. Tomorrow is not guaranteed. The only day you truly own is today. The only moment that counts is this one. The more you delay, the harder it becomes to catch up. And one day, you might wake up realizing you have run out of tomorrows. Think of the dreams you have right now. That business idea, that degree, that healthier body, that financial freedom, that better life you imagine. All of it is possible, but it's only possible if you start today. Every dream dies slowly when you don't act on it. And every day you wait, it dies a little more. People think failure comes from trying and losing. But the greatest failure is not trying at all. Regret doesn't come from the mistakes you make. It comes from the chances you didn't take. It comes from knowing you could have been better, but you chose to stay comfortable instead. Your future self will not care about how tired you felt today. They won't care how busy you were, how hard life seemed, or how unfair things felt. They will only live with the results of your choices. And that's why you need to fight, even when it's hard. Especially when it's hard. Because what you do in your worst moments defines what kind of life you will live. Every legend you admire, Every successful person you look up to was once someone who made daily choices like you. They chose discipline over laziness. They chose to work when nobody was watching. They chose to believe in themselves when nobody else did. And one day, all those small decisions built into something extraordinary. You don't need to be special to change your life. You just need to stop quitting. Stop breaking promises to yourself. Stop saying someday, because someday never comes. But today is here, right now, begging you to use it. The version of you who achieves everything you want already exists. They are built through sacrifice, through thousands of small, unglamorous actions. Every time you resist temptation, every time you push through when you feel tired, every time you say yes to growth and no to comfort, you are becoming that version of yourself. So ask yourself now, who do you want to be in 5 years? What life do you want to wake up to? And more importantly, what are you willing to give up today to make that future possible? Stop lying to yourself that you have time. You don't. You have now. And now is all you need to change everything. The person you are becoming is watching you closely. They are silently hoping you will not give up on them, because they know what you are capable of. Deep down, so do you. But potential means nothing if you don't act on it. Discipline is love for your future self. Laziness is betrayal. Every time you choose the easy way, you are betraying the person you could become. But every time you push through, every time you choose the hard path, you are proving that you care about your future. If you truly loved yourself, you would fight for yourself. You would wake up early for yourself. You would work harder, study longer, train harder, not because it's easy, but because you deserve better than the life comfort is offering you. Stop wishing for motivation. Motivation is unreliable. Some days you will feel inspired, but most days you won't. The people who win are not those who wait for motivation. They are the ones who show up regardless. They don't need to feel like it. They just do it because their future is worth it. There will be days when you want to quit, when everything feels too heavy. But those are the days that matter the most. Because anyone can keep going when things are easy. True strength is built when you keep going, even when it's hard. Think about the pride you will feel when you look back one day and say, I didn't give up. I kept going when nobody believed in me. And now, everything I have is because I refused to quit. Imagine waking up 5 years from now, living in the house you once dreamed of, driving the car you once imagined, doing work you love, surrounded by people who inspire you all, because you decided to stop wasting time and start building. That future is possible, but only if you fight for it now. You are building memories for your future self every day. Will they smile when they look back, or will they cry with regret? That choice is being made right now in this moment. The future is watching, but so is the present. And the present is begging you, don't waste me, because every second you waste is gone forever. The truth is harsh, but simple. You are either getting closer to your dreams or further away. There is no standing still. Every action, every choice, every thought is pushing you in one direction or the other. Stop being okay with average. Stop accepting less than you deserve. Life is short and you only get one shot. Don't spend it living someone else's dream or staying stuck in habits that make you miserable. Your future self is cheering for you, but they can't help you. Only you can save yourself. Only you can do the work. Only you can make the decision to change. So, decide right now. Make a promise to yourself that you will no longer betray your future. Make a promise that you will show up every day, even when it's boring, even when it's hard, even when nobody else understands why you are working so hard. Because one day, you will meet yourself again. And on that day, you will either say, I am proud of you, or I am sorry. That moment will come whether you are ready or not, what will you say? What will your future self see when they look into your eyes? Remember this, the clock is ticking. Every hour is a page in the story of your life. Write it well, because one day it will be too late to rewrite it. Your future self is watching. Don't let them down. Every time you think about quitting, picture that future version of yourself. Picture them standing in front of you, watching every choice you make. Are they proud right now? Or are they disappointed? This image alone should be enough to push you when you feel tired, because you are not just fighting for yourself today. You are fighting for every version of you that will ever exist. The future is not a distant thing. It's arriving faster than you realize. A year passes in a blink, and those months you waste cannot be bought back. Every single day, life whispers, "This is your chance." But most people ignore it. They wait for a perfect moment, and in doing so, they waste their lives waiting. Do you know the most dangerous words you can ever say? I'll start tomorrow. Those words have killed more dreams than failure ever has. Tomorrow is an illusion. Tomorrow is just another name for procrastination. The truth is simple. If you can't start now, you won't magically start tomorrow. And if you can't keep promises to yourself today, how can you ever trust yourself to change your life? So instead of waiting for motivation, build discipline. Discipline is stronger than motivation because it doesn't care how you feel. Motivation fades, but discipline stays. Motivation is an emotion, but discipline is a choice. And your future self will thank you every single day you choose discipline over laziness. The most successful people in the world are not smarter than you. They are not luckier. They simply mastered the ability to do what needs to be done, even when they don't feel like doing it. That's the only difference. And that's something you can do too if you stop listening to your excuses. Your excuses are lying to you. They whisper things like, "You're too tired," "You don't have time," or "You're not ready." But here's the truth. You're not too tired to scroll on your phone for hours. You're not too busy to binge watch shows. And you'll never be fully ready for anything. You just have to start before you feel ready. There will never be a perfect moment. There will never be a perfect plan. There will only ever be now. And the more you delay, the heavier regret will feel later. Regret is heavier than failure. Failure teaches you something, but regret just haunts you. You can recover from mistakes, but you can never recover lost time. That's why you have to act now, even if it's imperfect. Because an imperfect start is always better than perfect hesitation. Think about your dreams. They are not impossible. They are just waiting for you to trade your bad habits for better ones. You don't need to change your life overnight. You just need to start small and stay consistent. Small steps, repeated daily, create huge changes over time. 1 page of reading a day becomes 30 books in a year. $1 saved a day becomes a safety net in a few years. 10 minutes of exercise a day transforms your body in months. But you must start and you must not stop. Most people fail not because they tried and lost, but because they quit too soon. Success is a game of patience. It's not about how fast you grow. It's about how long you can keep going without giving up. And every time you want to give up, imagine that future version of you again. They are waiting, desperate, hoping you won't fail them. They don't care if it's hard now. They care that you keep going. Because every time you keep going when you want to quit, you are saving them from a life of regret. Think of yourself as a parent to your future self. Would you give your child unhealthy food every day? Would you let them waste years of their life? Would you allow them to give up on their dreams? No. You would protect them. You would sacrifice for them. So why not do the same for yourself? If you want to know how much you truly care about your future, look at your daily actions. Talk is cheap. Dreams are worthless without effort. Stop saying you want it and start proving it through action. Because action is the language of commitment. Every day is a test. Every morning you wake up, life asks you one question. Are you serious about becoming the person you say you want to be? And your answer is not in your words. It's in your habits. The hardest part of change is the first step. But once you start, momentum builds. Every small win makes you stronger. Every tiny victory makes you believe a little more. And eventually, it becomes who you are. So start today. Do one thing, no matter how small, that moves you closer to your dreams. Write that first sentence. Take that first run. Learn that first skill. Because the person you will become is built from these tiny moments. Think about this. What if your future self could speak to you right now? What would they say? Would they beg you to stop wasting time? Would they thank you for finally choosing discipline? Would they cry with relief because you finally decided to fight for them? That future self is real. They are as real as you are right now. And they are watching, silently, hoping you don't let them down. You have to ask yourself every day, what story do I want to tell when I look back? Do you want to tell a story of excuses, procrastination, and missed chances? Or do you want to tell a story of resilience, courage, and unstoppable growth? The choice is yours, and you are making it right now with every decision you take. So stop lying to yourself. Stop waiting. Stop pretending you have unlimited time. Because the truth is, life is short. And every day you waste is a day you will never get back. One day, you will wake up, and there won't be any more time to chase your dreams. One day, you will only be left with what you built or what you wasted. Make sure, when that day comes, you can look in the mirror and smile. Make sure you can say, I gave everything I had. I didn't let myself down. And now, I'm proud of the life I built. Because that is the ultimate reward. Not money, not fame, but the quiet satisfaction of knowing you didn't waste the gift of life. Your future self is counting on you. Don't betray them. You are stronger than you think. You have survived things you once thought you couldn't. You have faced pain, disappointment, and failure before, and yet you are still here. That alone proves you are capable of so much more than you are giving yourself credit for. The problem isn't that you're weak. The problem is that you've been underestimating yourself for too long. You've been letting your doubts control you. You've been listening to the voice that tells you you're not ready, that you might fail, that it's too late. But that voice is lying to you. It's never too late to change your life. Every single day is a new chance to begin again. But you need to stop wasting those chances. One day, those chances will run out, and you don't want to look back wishing you had started when you still had the time. Your future self doesn't care how slow you start. They only care that you start. Even the smallest progress today can change everything in the long run. One step a day doesn't feel like much, but over months and years, it creates a life you can be proud of. The real secret to success is not intensity, it's consistency. Anybody can work hard for a week. The real test is showing up every day, even when nobody is watching, even when results feel far away. Success doesn't come from bursts of energy. It comes from relentless persistence. Think about planting a tree. You don't plant it today and expect fruit tomorrow. You water it, you nurture it, you protect it, and you trust that one day it will grow into something amazing. Your dreams are the same. They take time, patience, and care. But if you quit watering them, they die. And that's why you can't afford to stop. Even when you feel like nothing is changing, keep going. Because growth is happening, even if you can't see it yet. Every page you read, every workout, every hour spent improving yourself is adding up silently, preparing you for the life you want. One day, you will look back and realize how far you've come. And you'll thank yourself for not giving up when it was hard. But you have to earn that moment now. Don't compare yourself to others. Your journey is yours alone. Some people will succeed faster. Some will take longer. That doesn't matter. What matters is that you keep moving forward at your own pace. Because the only person you need to be better than is the person you were yesterday. And here's something important. Stop chasing perfection. Perfection is just another excuse to procrastinate. You don't need to be perfect. You just need to be consistent. Progress beats perfection every single time. Every time you act, no matter how small, you are proving to yourself that change is possible. And every time you keep a promise to yourself, you build trust in yourself. That self-trust is what will carry you through the hard days. Be proud of the small wins. Celebrate every tiny victory, because those small wins build momentum, and momentum builds confidence. Confidence builds belief, and belief changes everything. Your future self will not remember how perfect you were. They will remember how persistent you were. They will remember that you didn't give up when it would have been easier to quit. They will thank you for choosing effort over excuses. And when you feel like giving up, think about why you started. Remember the dreams you had, the reasons you wanted more, the people you wanted to make proud, especially yourself. Hold on to that vision, because that vision is worth every struggle. The road will not be easy. There will be days you feel tired, frustrated, and lost. There will be moments when you question whether it's worth it. But that's when you need to remind yourself, nothing great comes without struggle. The harder the journey, the sweeter the reward. Every struggle you face is shaping you into someone stronger. Every obstacle is a lesson. Every failure is preparing you for success. Stop seeing difficulties as signs to quit and start seeing them as proof that you are growing. One day, you will be grateful for the challenges you face now because they are shaping you into the person you need to be to handle the life you want. Think of your future self waking up one morning in the life you are building for them right now. They open their eyes in a home they love, surrounded by opportunities you created. They are healthy, confident, and free. All because you decided not to waste your time. That's the gift you are giving them every time you choose discipline. Now imagine the opposite. Imagine waking up years from now, trapped in the same place, filled with regret, wishing you had started when you had the chance. That is the price of inaction. That is the pain of wasted potential. And it is far heavier than any struggle you face today. So which future will you choose? The proud one or the regretful one? Because every decision you make is shaping that answer. You owe it to yourself to try. You owe it to yourself to give everything you have. Because you are capable of more than you realize. You are capable of building a future that makes you proud, but only if you fight for it. Start by doing one thing today that your future self will thank you for. Write down your goals. Take one step toward them, and then another, and another. Keep going until it becomes who you are. The life you want is waiting for you, but it won't wait forever. The clock is ticking, and the question is, what will you do with the time you have left? Remember this. Every morning when you wake up, your future self is watching. Every decision you make, every action you take, every habit you keep, they are all shaping the life you will live. Don't let them down, because one day you will stand face to face with the person you could have been. And in that moment, you will either smile with pride or cry with regret. The choice is yours, and you are making it right now. So get up, work harder, stay focused, be relentless, because your future self is counting on you. Don't disappoint them. And when that day finally comes, when you look back and realize you gave everything you had, you will feel a peace that no one can take away. A peace that only comes from knowing you didn't waste your life, Your future self is waiting. Go make them proud. One day, years from now, you will sit in silence and reflect on your life. And in that moment, you will feel one of two things: deep gratitude for the choices you made, or deep regret for the chances you didn't take. That day is coming, whether you are ready or not. And right now, with every choice you make, you are writing that future. Ask yourself this: when that moment comes, do you want to say, "I gave my best," or "I wish I had tried"? Because you can't rewrite the past later. You can only write it now. The truth is, nobody is coming to save you. No miracle, no lucky break, no perfect timing will change your life for you. Only you can do that. And you have everything you need to start. Not tomorrow, not next week, but right now. Your future self is not some stranger. They are you, waiting for you to decide. They are silently hoping you choose courage, discipline, and growth. They are counting on you to show up, even when it's hard. And one day, when you finally meet them, when you look into their eyes, you will know whether you kept your promise or broke it. So choose wisely. Choose effort over excuses. Choose growth over comfort. Choose to fight for the life you deserve. Because your future self is watching every second. And they are praying you won't let them down. Make them proud. Start today.